Hey y'all, hey. Literally haven't vlogged in a week or two. I feel like two. I just wanted to come in and say hey. It's been a lot going on over here. A lot going on over here. And there's a lot finna be going on. I'm coming in to say hey because this Saturday, today is Monday. This Saturday, we will be leaving to go to Orlando for the pageant. So it's about to be pageant central. I wanted to post a video yesterday, like a memorial video, how people be doing, like they do pictures and video and stuff like that. Someone they lost, because yesterday was 1 year to the date that my dad died. And I started pulling footage from my old vlogs and couldn't continue. And could not continue because I'm not there yet. If that makes any sense, I am not there yet. It's a process. It was good. I'm super grateful that I got this channel and that I started this channel. I wish I had started it earlier than I did, because like my dad, I don't have that many pictures of him. He don't take that many pictures or whatever. He didn't take that many pictures or whatever. And so I don't have that many pictures of us together and stuff like that. And we were like some people who had money, we're gonna say they had money, and they had like camcorders and they were able to like film stuff back in the day. Like, I don't have any pictures as a little girl with my dad. If there's pictures out there, like my aunts or somebody got it. But I don't have any pictures of myself as a little girl with my dad at all. So I'm cherishing the things that I do have. The videos from YouTube, the pictures of him older. I wish I had pictures of him younger. And the reason why I started thinking about that, and not to be laughing, if you know me, you know that when I'm like, I'm not gonna say upset, because I'm not upset, in my feelings or emotional or whatever, to keep from crying or anything like that, I laugh. 1 second. I'm a person that to keep from crying or whatever or being sad, I like laugh about a situation or whatever. So that's the reason why. But the reason why I'm thinking about stuff like that is because, if you don't know, my uncle passed away. It's been, Friday was a week. So it's been a little over a week since he passed away. That was my dad's brother. And they were like close. So, I feel like like 2 years in a row, November. And the crazy thing is, he passed right before, and Saturday was his funeral the day before. So it's like, anyway, my cousin had like pictures in like his like funeral program of her dad when she was a baby and all of that. And I'm like, I don't have any pictures of me and my dad when I was little. Like, my mom would take us to take pictures and or whatever. I have pictures of me and my mom and my siblings when I was a baby, but I don't have any pictures of me and my dad when I was a baby. Anyway, I don't know why I went on that rant about not having pictures, but that's why I started. Well, I already wanted to do this video. I had already made in my mind that I was going to do that video because I'm trying to, like, push myself in this grieving process. And, yeah. Anyway, I started it. I started the video. And I'm not going to beat myself up for not finishing. And it might not get finished until next year. It might not get put out or done until next year. Because I'm not sure if I'm ready to revisit yet. Because my mom was asking me. Because I went yesterday. I went over my sister's house and visited with my mom and my sister. And my mom was asking me. She was like, you got a video with your dad, and he like talking or whatever in the video, saying, hey, what video is that? Can you pull up for me? And I was like, I said, I can tell you what video it is. I can tell you how to get there. But I am not going to pull that video up because I can't do that right now. And I can't live in sad. My mom can sit there and live in it, but I can't do it. Anyway, that's it. And as well, school. Oh my God. Okay, so it's like I'm in school. If you don't know, I'm in school. I'm in school for African American Studies. And this semester, I have 4 classes, really 5, but one of them is a lab to a class, so it's not like an extra class. It's counted onto that class. But I have a writing class, and that class, literally, we have a paper due every 2 weeks. And it's been a lot. And then I have astronomy, and they give us at least 5 to 7 assignments every week to do. Like, you do your reading, and then there's like tests at the end of the reading and all that stuff. So this week, because next week, Thanksgiving week, we won't have, like, it's called fall break. We won't have anything like that. There's no classes, there's no nothing going on right there. So it's like they ramped everything up this week. I mean, last week and this week. And so I was up to almost midnight last night doing assignments. And then I have a paper for this other class. It's called Capstone. And that class is like your class that you take like almost at the end of your like, basically it's an exiting class. It's a class you would have to take for graduation. So in this class, we are writing a paper, and we could pick any topic that got to do with African American Studies. And I picked the history of African American funeral. So I'm basically talking about funerals. And I know y'all probably like, why did you pick that? I listened to this podcast. It's called Criminal. No. Okay. So listen to this podcast called Criminal. But the lady who does the podcast also has a podcast called This Is Love. And on the This Is Love podcast, she was talking to the longest open African American funeral home in New York. And the way the lady was talking about the generations of people and how that funeral home business was such a great thing for Black people, because, in order to have money for real, they only did like 1 or 2 jobs back in the day because they couldn't do like, you know, real jobs. Nobody would hire black people. They would either be a undertaker, and had their own funeral home, or they would be a pastor or something like that. And so I thought about that, and then I thought about my granddad, my mom's dad. He used to have his own funeral home, or whatever. So, he was in the funeral business. Yeah, he had his own funeral home. Anyway, so I was like, you know what? I'll do that. And it's very interesting. But I'm working on that paper. Yeah. Then the other class is just for volunteer, not volunteer work, but my internship. And I ain't been able to do that for a while since this summer because I've been so busy with like CJ and his band stuff, competition season, but that's about to be over with. Well, competition season is over with. They had their last competition like 2 weeks ago, but they're in playoffs, and like the team is good. When I say the team is good, that team is good. Like they just played the second round of playoffs. They won that game. So now we're about to go into the third round. I think it's like 5 rounds. Because it was first round, second round, the pre-semifinals, semifinals, and then championship. So it's 5 rounds. Because the championship is the first weekend in December. The first Friday in December. And they would play Black Friday if they win this game. But he won't be here. We'll be in Florida. And that's another thing, y'all. I've been so, like, in my feelings. I don't like to say sad. I've been so in my feelings about not being home for Thanksgiving. Like when I say in my feelings, like, I just cannot believe that this is going to be the first year that I'm not at home for Thanksgiving. And I'm not, like, it didn't dawn on me when I signed Michaela up. She said she want to do nationals. I'm like, okay. It didn't dawn on me that, okay, you going to do that and you going to miss Thanksgiving. Because it's like right now, I cherish every moment I get to spend with my family. I cherish every moment because we don't spend time together like we used to a lot anymore. And so I cherish every little moment of us spending time together. And so it's like, it's the closer you get, I'm in my whole feelings. And I don't know what we're going to do for Thanksgiving. Because they have like a Thanksgiving banquet. And I just really do not want to spend $48 a person on food that I know I'm not going to like. I'm just saying, I'm not a stuffing person. I don't like pumpkin pie. Like, I just really don't want to spend money on something that I know I'm not going to like. I'd rather us go out to eat or order some food that I know we going to like and I know we're going to eat all of it. Because on Thanksgiving, she has her formal wear competition earlier in the day. And then that night they have like the Thanksgiving banquet. And it's not something that's required. So I chose to not pay for that. Because I'm like, if we gonna eat Thanksgiving and it's not gonna be Thanksgiving food or not gonna be our Thanksgiving food, we gonna eat something that we want to eat and the food gonna be good. But yeah, that's what's going on. I'm just giving y'all a little update. I felt like talking. I took off today because I was gonna go to the graveside because my uncle was a army vet. He served like 20 years plus. And so he being buried at the the cemetery, the veteran cemetery. It's like an hour and a half away from here. And I was gonna go, but this morning I got up and I did not feel well. Not like sick. I was just tired. Just very tired. And it's probably from not going to sleep until whenever, trying to do my schoolwork, being out at my sister's house later than I'm normally out. So, but yeah, that's what's going on. I don't know what I'm finna do right now. I need to actually go. So there's several different events. And if y'all can hear, I have like as they say, a frog in my throat. What the police doing? There's several different events that they got going on, and we got one more outfit that we need. It's for a golden gala, and they said we're gold or white. We'll have nothing gold or nothing white, and I need to be out trying to find it, but I need her with me because she is a very picky person, and she has classes all the way up to 4 o'clock today, so we might not go until tomorrow, after I get off work. So, anywho, time is ticking down, and yeah, I'm flying Spirit again. Flying Spirit again. I'm gonna make a video on my thoughts of Spirit, because from a first time Spirit person, I'm supposed to be made this video, but everything been happening, and so I never made the video. But I'm flying Spirit again, and that is because the price of the flight tickets to Orlando was not cheap for the mainstream airlines. We're gonna say that, the mainstream airlines. So it was coming up to be, if I did like Southwest or Delta or American, it was coming up to be like $900 for us three. And I couldn't do that. I'm already paying $900 for this hotel. And or whatever. And then we still gotta eat. Like, we have money from fundraising stuff, but we don't have all the money that or whatever. I still gotta add my own money. But the fundraising stuff that I did get a chunk of money from that, which is great. But so the flight tickets, because I could have drove to Orlando. This is the premises of me driving to Orlando versus flying. First off, I don't like driving over 5 hours. My knee, and I know I probably need to like figure out how to get this together, but my knee started bothering me when I drive for a while. So I was like, if I gotta do it, I'm gonna do it or whatever. And I know y'all probably like, the kids know how to drive. They mama know how to have a heart attack with them in the car, and neither one of them have ever drove on the freeway yet. So that's another thing. But I was thinking about that, and I'm like, okay, how much does it cost to fill the car up? Do I know how many times it's gonna be? So I kind of made like a calculation of how much it was going to be to drive there. Plus, I had to park the car. The parking was not free. And when I say the parking's not free, we're not staying at the hotel that everybody else staying at. We stay at a hotel that's like 3 minutes down the road from that hotel, so they on the like right around the corner from each other. But the parking for me to go up there and take her, you know, to the stuff or whatever back and forth, you have to pay to park at that hotel, and it's $20 a day to park there. So I had to think about that and calculate that in. And I was like, if Fly Spirit and buying their bags is cheaper than me driving, or if it's cheaper around the same price than me driving, I'm gonna fly. Because you know me, I'll fly in a minute versus driving 10 plus hours. It's like 10 and a half hours to get there to Orlando from where I'm at. But so Spirit was coming up to be, for just the regular base price tickets, I paid like 90 something each way, so like 180 something for round trip. And then I paid for the Go Savvy because they got the 3 different tiers. And the Go Savvy is you get a check bag or a carry-on, which I'm doing a check bag. Plus you get to pick your seat. And the Go Savvy was $35 extra a piece. Came up to be like 100, like right at 100 or something. So I haven't bought it for the second way. I haven't bought the Go Savvy for the coming home flight yet. I'm gonna get it, but I haven't bought it yet. I just calculated up, and it just, to me, it made more sense to fly for my own convenience sake. Anywho, let me stop rambling on. I've been going on. This is gonna be a 20-minute long video of me sitting in the car talking to y'all. If you made it this far, say hashtag girl. I don't know what to say. Say hashtag I'm with you. But yeah, thank y'all for being patient with me in my time of bereavement, and as the people say in the church. And yeah, I'm gonna have to update y'all on some other stuff a little later. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye y'all.